Whoa! It's Friday, everybody! And for the first time in Fridays with Frese history, we're in the office! Is Dwight? Is Phyllis? Is Mike? Who's all gonna be here today? All I can tell you is I hope they're gonna do that CPR episode. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh my gosh! I forgot to say the most important thing of today. Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Fridays with Frese, where each week we showcase amazing people with special qualities since 2020. My name is Quinn Frese, host and producer of this show. So excited that you all are joining us today. We have an incredible guest, an incredible show for y'all today. And I gotta say, our guest has great fashion style with our office background. I've never used this before, so I'm gonna have to use today's guest's advice in all of my videos. So before we go any further, we have some people who have a very special birthday on the best day of the week. So this Friday we have Aubrey Basterson, Macy Ripslinger, Jennifer Yount, Ryan Sandry, and my very own sister, Eva Frese. So a very, very happy birthday to you all. We hope you have an incredible day celebrating on the best day of the week. Now, at this part of the episode each week, you might be like, Quinn, who is the special guest today? Well, I can tell you that you're going to love the special guest. She is from the great state of Wisconsin. She goes here to Loras College, and you see her rocking it. You see her doing awesome in the swimming pool. Without further ado, please put your clappers together, your feet on the floor, and get ready to welcome the world famous Kendra Sirianni in the house. Kendra, I gotta say, this office background is working out great.
I like it. It looks good.
Can you design my house one day when I move into a house?
Yeah,
I would,
sure.
would really, really appreciate that. So I'm not gonna give too many spoilers details away because Kendra's our guest star, and you didn't come here to hear me talk for 10 minutes. You came to hear our fabulous guest star talk. But Kendra is a sophomore here at Loras. She is a biology major?
In Spanish.
Biology and Spanish. Muy bien. Oh, hola, Senora Smith y Senora Crespo. But, so I'm going to kind of ask Kendra. So Kendra, first question is, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Glenn?
Doing good. It's a little cold out today. Are you enjoying the cold weather? How are we feeling about the colds?
It's a little too cold for me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to get 70 in Iowa this weekend, so sorry again. The last name is Frese. Curse the weather. Full disclosure. But we're going to make it through. So, halfway through the semester now and everything, how do you feel? Like, I know you said you're a biology and Spanish major. Could you tell everybody what kind of got you into those particular fields?
I really like the medical field. I've been working as a CNA for the past couple of years, so I know I definitely want to go into the medical field, and I thought biology would be a major that I'd be interested in learning about and help me get to a job in the medical field. And then I also chose Spanish because there's a lot of patients that you would have to interact with that speak Spanish. So having that background and being able to interact with more patients is kind of what I chose Spanish for.
Absolutely. And that's really cool too, how both of your fields go together, where your biology, or you're doing something with Spanish too, you're working with others and not knowing that language barrier sometimes. And with biology, CNA, give it back to others. And I know you've kind of been telling me a little bit outside of the video, but you've been a CNA here in Dubuque. What's kind of your experience been as a CNA? Like, what has it kind of helped you get more into the field you want to get into? Or?
Yes and no. I've realized that I don't want to work in a nursing home my whole life, but I definitely I see everything that the nurses do, and I think that's very interesting, and that's something I could do every day. So, yes and no. It's going to be a lot different than what I want to do in the medical field, but I'm able to see a lot of things that go on. So.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I kind of at least you get a little further explanation of kind of oh, this is, maybe you see yourself doing that, or maybe doing that and everything.
Yeah.
But good for you for getting that experience so far. And
yeah, it's been fun.
Now, I just have to ask, what is your favorite thing to say in Spanish? Like, I know it's been a couple of years since I've, taken Spanish. I'm a little rusty on my skills, but what would be your favorite thing to say in Spanish?
Oh, that's a hard question. I know like my go-to every time somebody is like, "Can you talk in Spanish?" I'm like, "¿Cómo estás?" That's my main thing. That's what I go to. But I don't know what my favorite thing would be to say.
Nice.
I don't know yet.
Como estás
¿Cómo
is really
estás
good.
is my most popular one though, for sure.
Hola, Kendra.
Hola, Quinn.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, you too?
Bien, es viernes.
Sí.
Kendra's a expert Spanish speaker. Maybe one day she'll be able to teach me the skills so I can fully do a phrase with Frese in Espanol. So.
Muy divertido.
Oh, sí, sí, muy divertido. Sí, sí. Oh, y Kendra, nadar, sí?
Sí?
What is your favorite part of swimming?
Probably the people on the swim team. I really enjoy hanging out with them and talking to them, especially during practice. They're what get me through practice because if I had to do that alone, I definitely would not get through it. So.
I agree too. Like the community, like the aspect really makes it up, right? Like you can have anything you want in the world, but the community aspect really drives the team. And I have said that to people about Loris too. It's like the people make it up here. That's really good that you found that balance and you found the great people to surround yourselves with.
For sure.
Now, what would you say is like your favorite stroke to swim? Like if you could swim any stroke right now, what stroke would you want to swim?
Freestyle.
Nice. I would do freestyle too. So freestyle's the fun one. It's probably just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming. Yeah. All right, Kendra. So, start this tradition here on the show where I ask you a mystery question.
All right.
Now, the producers are gonna fire me if I make it too absurd of a question. So I gotta make sure it's a good question. So, okay, I gotta think of a question. Welcome to the annual part of the show, the mystery question. Okay, Kendra, so let's say that you were at a movie theater and you could ultimately go into any movie dimension you wanted, whether it be animated or whether it be real. And you could bring one thing with you as you traveled into the dimension. Which movie would you want to travel into and what object would you want to bring?
I feel like I'd have to take my phone. My phone goes with me everywhere.
I love our phone.
What movie? Has to be a fun movie. Something interesting.
We have an inside joke with one of our friends about Bob's Burgers, and we've never seen it, but we want to see it. So it's.
You want to see it?
Well, you want to see it too, right?
Maybe. I don't even know what it's about. We just joke about it.
Same here. I just know it's about a restaurant and some earthquake that happens outside a restaurant, but
there's burgers in it.
Really good burger, but all right. Everyone, I'm steering us away from Kendra's awesome answer. But we're going to get back to the answer you've been waiting for. The movie that Kendra has wanted to travel into.
High School Musical.
Yes. You know what city that's based in?
Or Mamma Mia.
That's another good one.
I think I'd have to go with Mamma Mia because it is so pretty there. Mamma
Mia, here we go again. Mama, I'm not gonna forget you. A, B, C, D, what? Yeah. Good choices. I agree, like the Mamma Mia set would be beautiful. Like, if you haven't seen like Mamma Mia scenery, it's very, very, very cool. And High School Musical, the school is actually in Salt Lake City, Utah, where Emma goes to school out there, so it's awesome sauce. So I would say some good choices right there.
Has she ever visited it?
So she actually did. So I think she might have gone, so we have a Fries with Freeze guest. Audrey Aiden from the first season. Hi, Audrey. No, second season. I lied. I committed a quit. Second season. I think they might have gone together, but I think Emma might have been before. So I'll have to fact check that.
That's cool.
Can't spread too many rumors here on this show. So I'm a bad. Oh my goodness! I can't sing. That would be bad. Poor Kendra's ears. I don't have the equal insurance. So, as you all know, each week on this show, I always say we don't just bring in different people. We don't bring in random people. We bring in people who have special qualities, special talents, special purposes. And as I say, each week, if you have not met Kendra, you need to meet Kendra. And what's been really cool about this show is I've gotten a great variety of people that have come on, whether it be faculty or staff or people back in the Quad Cities or friends or people I'm still getting to know. And what's really cool about today's episode is I don't know if you know this, Kendra, but you've changed my life positively. And it's when you look at a friendship and you look at something. I always tell people, and I've said this before on the show, that friends and friendships really drive me as a person. There's just something so special about them, and ultimately, I had a hard time, finding what I really wanted in a friendship. And then, when I met Kendra last year, she really helped fill that void in what I was looking for. She really helped, me grow as a person. And not only is she, very very talented person. She's rocking out the freestyle and rock it in bio and Espanol out there, but it's really easy. You're really such a special person, Kendra, and you really have a lot of great things that make you special. So it's awesome because you get to go to school with great people like Kendra right here, and people like Kendra have to tolerate. So but folks, that's gonna wrap up another episode of Fridays with Frese, or Viernes con Frese, Spanish, CC. I first got to say, if you're looking for a haircut, Hair Divide right here. As you can see, Sue Frese, Kimberly Sue, gave a good haircut, so I was desperate need of one. So if you're looking for a hairstylist, Hair Divide is the place to go. We wish you all a very, very happy weekend. We'll see you next week here on the show. Keep it awesome, and only 7 more days till Friday. Anything you want to say, Kendra?
Have a good week.
We made it. Take care, everyone.